figured it's been a while since I made one of these, so here I am. Sorry I'm not really in the best of spirits. I guess I basically felt slightly better about my appearance today, so I decided to make a video. Wait, let me turn this music down. Yeah, I don't know. There isn't really much that happens in my life these days. I don't know why I still make these. I guess it's like a cry for help. I don't know. All the people that were in my life, I've run out of it. I don't know. Some people still talk to me, but I'm not so sure. I'm not sure I'm a very good person. Sorry, I sound really fucked. Haven't really been sleeping much. Oh yeah, my last video. I finally got it. I got the end of it done. Yeah, let me just turn this music off. It's like too distracting. I probably sound even more spacey than I already am, but you know, so it'll probably make this even more unwatchable than it already is. Not that anybody probably wants to watch this. Yeah, let's take these out. Oh yeah, you can probably hear the rain. That's nice, right? It's nice and comfy. Sorry, I'm making this useless video. I don't know. I just feel so hurt and bad and broken inside. It's just a way to, I don't know, reach out to someone, even if no one's listening. I don't know. Everything seems to be going alright, I guess, in some ways. It just seems like my mental health is declining faster and faster. I don't know. I'm scared. I might do something rash soon. And I don't know. There's things I wanted to do. I just wanted to be a person. Sorry. I'll try not to make this too cringe. I'll try not to cry too much. I hate my job. I hate life. I hate everything. Where's the meaning in it all? I don't understand. Do you? I know you can't reply. Maybe you can on comments or something, but I mean, I guess it's a ultimately facetious question, or not, or hypothetical. Sorry, I can't think. You know, it's a question you ask that you're not actually necessarily requiring an answer from. It's not facetious, not hypothetical. I don't know. I'm sorry. My brain's not working too well. All it works for is drawing and trading stocks now. I don't know. Oh, and animating, but that's just an extension of drawing, I guess, sort of. I don't know. I don't even like staring at charts anymore. I just have to because it's actually working. Maybe I can get out of here from that. I don't know. Will it ever be enough? Will I ever be sated? Will the pit inside ever be full? The dark, crawling void that just grows more and more. Will there ever be an end to it? Or will it just swallow me whole? Do any of us make it out of these things? Are we just all desperately reaching out, hoping the next person in line next to us, hoping the person in line next to us has a better idea of what they're doing than you, only to find out they're just as clueless? What's the meaning of this all? There is none. What have I been doing? This futile chase back and forth. It's all so ridiculous, and painful, and tiring. So tiring. I'm so tired. I mean, I probably deserve this. This is probably the fate I deserve most. This kind of misery for being a narcissist. I just wish I could be okay. I wish we could all be okay. Everybody who feels broken and lost and hopeless. I wish there was a way to be okay. Got this cool locket today. Came in the mail from England. Or, I don't know, the UK. It's a little locket. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. It's got teeth on it, which I like. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned I got my tooth fixed. I think I started to, and then I trailed off. Looks pretty good, and I got my teeth cleaned too, and all the spots and stuff. I thought it was like discolored stains from like tea, but apparently it was just black from not having my teeth cleaned for like 5 years. So now they're all white, which is interesting. I didn't think it was that easy to have such white teeth, and fixing the messed up bonding and replacing it with a good veneer was such an easy way to have a normal looking tooth. Wow, most people would probably be really happy about that, but I just feel so empty. It's just like, oh, cool. That's good. Yeah. I mean, it is good to feel better about my appearance. It is something that fucks with me on a regular basis. But, you know, there's only so much you can do, and it feels like the more that I fix, the more I find somewhere else. It seems like almost like my mind will just find a different part of my appearance to pick at and get and obsess about once I fix something that was an actual issue like my teeth. It seems like it's just a never-ending, but a bottomless pit basically of self-hate and worry. I don't think my mind knows how to deal with not having something to be worried about with my appearance. I think it's like the default, like how do you turn that off? God, if I know. It doesn't really it sounds weird to me that people live their lives without being that way, honestly. That's just such a constant, I guess. So it's like, it's funny to imagine the idea of somebody who just doesn't do that. They just don't really think about their appearance. They don't get like worried and stuff. I mean, that's not even my main issue. It's just like, it's just this constant, It's like, oh yeah, most people don't think about that like to the extent I do. It's probably nice. Yeah. I don't know if this looks great with this shirt, but I thought it was kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. I think it might look better with a different shirt, but it's kind of an interesting look. I got my spiked collar too, and I also have some horns, some little devil horns in different colors. I bought some more too, because the ones I bought at first, they were pulling on my hair, so I couldn't wear them. So I got some other ones which don't pull on my hair, and those are pretty cool. I like them. I got them in red, like blood red, of course. I couldn't be JoJo aesthetic without the blood red, right? I love blood. That's a normal thing about me. I love blood. Blood. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I I just, keep trading, I guess. I lost a lot of money and made it all back pretty quickly. Lost about 6K, made back about 8 in this month. Kind of weird to think about that I lost 6K and made 8K in the same month, but whatever. It doesn't really faze me anymore. I mean, ultimately, I'm overall up. I'm up 3K all time from all my trading now, so it's pretty good. Feels successful. I mean, I think the thing with being successful at something that you're working at for, a long time is by the time you get there, it almost doesn't faze you. Or maybe that's just depression, but at least for me, by the time you get there, you're just like, oh, yeah, that's fine. You just, it's like you don't care. You're just, like I said, unfazed. It's like you almost expected it, So by the time, it's like you're just predicting it so long and you're anticipating it for so long that by the time you actually get there, it's almost meaningless. I mean, it's not meaningless because if you never got there, right, it'd just be demoralizing. I mean, I guess that's how the human mind works, right? We yearn and yearn for something and we're demoralized for it if we don't achieve it, but when we do, we don't even feel satisfied. We just feel kind of empty and on to the next thing. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not how the human mind works. Maybe that's how my mind is, which is probably very telling of some of my issues. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to be happy, but and I don't know. I kind of hate it when you're like, I just want to be happy, and someone's response is just like, change the way you live. You need to like have a better diet. You need to exercise more. You need to get out of the house. It's like, well, I mean, probably those aren't bad things, but maybe my excuse here is not very good, but like I don't know, when you're like worn out by the entire world basically and just so miserable, how do you even pick yourself up from like from such a state of exhaustion just by living that you can motivate yourself to do all these things. I mean, part of it I think is like one's living situation. If one feels bad and trapped in their own living situation, like I kind of do, things like going out. I mean, maybe you think, oh yeah, if you feel trapped in your living situation, you want to be out of the house more. But no, you just kind of, at least I just kind of cloister myself in even further. And I think I do think that is the natural thing to do, is just to go full hiki mode when your living situation's just so shitty. You just want to dissociate in your own little neat chamber. So it's like hard to just be like, oh, I need to like get out and be active in the world. Or I don't know, like I said, in the living situation thing, it's like, oh yeah, I should go cook things. It's like, well, that takes up a bunch of time and it's really hard to do in a kitchen where like you don't know where anything is, and you feel like you're constantly stepping on your like dad's toes, and it's like, I don't know, it's just shit. So it's like, might as well, I don't know. It's hard to even want to cook things, I guess. I used to like to cook, but I don't know, it just doesn't really do it for me. I just kind of eat whatever's around. I don't always eat a lot, honestly. A lot of times I don't like to eat. A lot of times I feel too anxious to, or it's just like, I don't know. Just don't want to bother, I guess, or I feel bad about it. I feel kind of guilty about eating too much, so I try to avoid it to some extent. But yeah, and exercise. I did used to run up and down the stairs, but I don't know. It's not really something I ever enjoyed, and it never really seemed to help. So I lost the motivation, I guess. Like, it's not like I'm trying to lose weight or something. I'm already so thin. And exercising for exercising's sake is just hard to keep up with, honestly. It's like, it just doesn't feel like a very, I don't know, powerful goal. Like, oh, wow, I ran up the stairs 20 times today. Next time I should do 21. And I was doing that, but it's like, I don't know. That's pretty empty, I guess. Like, I can motivate myself to do art and try to do harder with my art, but like, running, I don't know, it doesn't really mean much to me, I guess. I don't know. I like talking to people, but a lot of times I get in these weird moods and I ignore people for a bit. And obviously, understandably, I think people don't like that. And I mean, I try my hardest to get back in contact with people, and some people don't seem to mind, and other people seem to, I don't know, get sick of my shit. And I guess it's just depressing. Like, I mean, it's my own fault, but I guess I just wish I could, I don't know. I wish there was somebody who didn't mind the way I am, I guess. I could help me. I know that's pathetic to not know what to do, and I just desperately want somebody else to help me and figure out my shit for me. But I just feel so collapsed, steamrolled. I don't know. I thought I felt kind of manic like yesterday maybe, but I don't think it was real. I think it was just because I made like a bunch of money in one trade. I think because today I feel so completely flattened and dead. Like there's nothing for me. Like, I don't know. I just feel very like hurt and suicidal. Like I should just I should just end my life. Like, I don't know. Like it's like these strong, powerful feelings coming from within that are like clawing at my soul and crushing my body almost, making it hard for me to even focus on anything. It feels like these clenching, sort of claw talons that are into my heart, my soul. It feels like they're just tightening their grip further and further until I can't even have any room. I'm suffocating, and it feels like that. Yeah, feels like that's growing. That pain, I guess. It just feels like this. It just feels so intense. I just want to sleep, but I have to work. I just want to sleep and hope it goes away. It's not good. I don't know. I hate my mind. It's not fun. I don't do it to be edgy. I mean, I'm an edgy person because it's part of how I am, but I don't know. It's some kind of cope, okay? It's part of, I try to put it as part of my aesthetic for some reason. I don't know. I just want it to be okay. Sorry. I'm not I'm not trying to cry on cam for sympathy. I don't think anyone watches this anyway. I just a lot of emotion. I'm trying to hold it back because nobody wants to watch a video. Somebody's crying. That's just depressing. Yeah. I wonder if anybody from the days when I used to trip fag as wire, I wonder if any of those people are still watching if I upload this. I wonder if anybody is interested in anything I do. I guess it doesn't matter. I wonder if there's people who'll miss me if I die. I wonder if I was a good enough person. I just wanted it to be okay. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be okay. Okay? I never really knew what it was like. I never got. I'm sorry. I'm just being a narcissist. I'm just being bad. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard. I shouldn't be around other people anyway. I don't know what I expect. I shouldn't be. Creatures like me deserve this. Maybe I should try to see another therapist. I don't know. They'll probably just try to put me in a ward again. I don't want to go into the psych ward. I don't want to be on the meds. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Please. Sorry. This isn't a very pretty video. I probably look really gross crying. But I can't control it. I'm trying my hardest to fight back tears for you. So I can talk. Yeah. How do people do it? They go on their daily lives like it's nothing every day. It's so hard. I don't know how people do it. I'm sorry. That's gross. I don't. I just wish I could have some to not make it so hard. But I'm not very good at that. There's a reason I'm alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really hope I don't get bullied for this one day. Somehow. Oh well. I don't mind being bullied as much anymore. I make myself a target. It's easier that way to, I don't know, or just to condition myself to it. I don't know, maybe I'm so tired that having self-respect just doesn't really matter that much anymore. It's like, whatever. If someone wants to make fun of me, then I don't really care. They can do whatever they want. But the other part of me that's overly sensitive will still get triggered and upset. Sorry, that's really gross. I just have a weird thing about tissues. They make me feel very uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know why. It sounds really autistic, but it's true. God, I really don't want to do more tasks. I don't know if I mentioned that I was restricted from working for a while, and now I have tasks again, so I'm trying to do them before I get restricted again. But it's really hard to actually focus at all on my job. So I'm just kind of doing whatever until they fire me at this point, because I can't actually focus enough to do the work properly. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't need the job. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. I was happier when I was restricted, honestly. Happier, but I had more time to do things that helped me dissociate in a more productive way, like animating and drawing, instead of this shit. I don't know. Wish somebody would just like stab me with a knife in my neck. Just like, you know, a stiletto dagger clean through here. Just run up to me and charge. That'd be good. God, I'm so weird looking. I hope everything's going okay with you, Anon. Whoever's watching this, whoever you might be, I hope your life is going okay. I hope you can be happy and find somebody who cares about you for who you are, and you can find peace in your life and in a way to live without worrying about the next day that comes. And you can think in the moment. I hope you're able to do that. At least somebody can be happy. I'm sorry I self-pity so much. It's hard not to. And you just feel so bad. But, hey, as long as you don't mind watching this, I hope everything's okay. I'll try to keep making videos when I don't feel bad about my appearance, or as bad. Sorry, it's hard to keep up with. I've been working on some animations, and I have an idea for like a little series. Maybe I could try to do that. Right now I'm animating. When I had time before I had to do a bunch of work recently, I was animating scenes from action movies, and they look pretty cool. Like from just observation, and I'm getting pretty good at that. But I want to animate some stuff on my own. That sounds like it'd be fun. I have an idea. These two characters. I probably need to flesh it out better, but I feel like that would be really cool if I could do something with that. I have a bigger project I've thought about, but this would be something smaller and maybe easier and more manageable. But yeah, I don't know. Feels like the only thing to go forward for is animating and maybe music. I always feel inspired to want to make music, but I always expend all my creative time trying to get better at animating and drawing. Yeah, it's hard to do both, especially with this stupid job, and then I do trading. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone watches this and you have some kind of subject you want me to talk about or something, I guess I could do that at some point and try to, especially while I'm working. I really don't mind. I don't know if people actually watch this though. It's like a half-hour long, but fuck, who knows? It does seem like there's like people who watch through like large chunks of these videos, so I wouldn't be totally surprised. So I hope you have a good day, and maybe this video did something for you and was helpful in some way, even though it was just me kind of being sad. Um, it feels like I can talk to somebody at least, even if it's not really a real person. It's just myself emptying my baggage into the void of YouTube. At least it has the ethereal sense of proper communication. All right. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. I'm sorry I'm not manic like I've been in other videos, but keep going for it, all right? For me.